What's up with this, y'all? It's King Rip. Just to let y'all know, you feel me? Why I be so in bliss and like clowning and all that other stuff, like and just minding my business. You feel me? Like and why so many false claims and all this other stuff. But it's pretty much obvious. You feel me? Let me let y'all know in all 50 states, you feel me, how stalking is illegal and it's a federal crime. You feel me? Under Penal Code Section 646.9 makes it a crime to willfully, maliciously, and repeatedly follow or harass another person with the intent. Do you get what I'm saying? It proves their intent. You get what I'm saying? You can't talk about them, their family, you can't talk about nothing. Or in acting on behalf of someone else does not make it actively legal. So regardless of these badges, that's been popping up, that's illegal. It's a federal crime, just to be very clear. Do you get what I'm saying? So when y'all see them, and I told y'all to look at them like they just doodle going round and round in circles in toilets, understand the process of a toilet, they're gonna literally go down that drain. They don't have no choice. You feel me? It is what it is. Now, secretly recording conversations, do you get what I'm saying? California is an all-party consent state. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm finna let y'all know what that means, which means it is illegal to record a confidential conversation, whether in person or over the phone, without the knowledge and consent of all parties involved, meaning they can't even play the way they've been playing to try to pretend like they on social, you know what I mean? Like they watching this or they watching that video, but it's just a message with the same damn voice in it. Do you get what I mean? That's illegal. That's not really social media, because in social media, when you play, music, as soon as you get a phone call, that music cuts off automatically. So you have to be in direct contact. Do you get what I'm saying? And y'all already know I'm on parole. I'm getting ready to get off. You feel me? So I'm not finna be in direct contact with are they a family member? Do you get what I'm saying? Other than that, I'm not finna be in direct contact with nobody, because that's violating my parole. You feel me? Now let me get to the money issue, because that with this group of stalkers, there's always, they want somebody to spend, but they're never in their face and they're never in their pockets. They're never in, and then y'all remember, I never been in any relationship with them intimately or at all. Do you get what I'm saying? So just put yourself in that position, and I'm finna add this up, and we finna block out the badges they was listening to if this was just a normal situation. Do you get what I'm saying? So let me finish reading. Okay, phone consent without all parties involved. Violating this law can lead to civil lawsuits, 5,000 per violation, meaning every time they came around and did it, every time they popped up, every time they tried to follow, harass, and criminal charges, including imprisonment. Do you get what I'm saying? And the last I heard when I was in the court process is 3 strikes is back in. So they literally already know they're done with. You feel me? I don't, give a damn who's riding on the street. They got a message. Oh yeah, that's 5,000. The next car, he got a message too. That's 5,000. When I tell somebody I'm not into them, that they're sexually harassing and all this other stuff, it is what it is. You feel me? It is what it is. We're not finna do the back and forth. You feel me? I'm getting paid. Why they getting charged? You get what I'm saying? That's why the news let it be known they're in their phones and they're in their social. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it's not good to be cancel culture, period. That male group is literally done with. You feel me? Like it is what it is. But reading on, using a voice module or illegal activity. The voice module, in case y'all haven't noticed what a voice manipulator is, you know what I mean? The voice module is something where you can record somebody's voice or some sound effect and then turn around and try to manipulate it and hide your voice behind it like you got a message, like how they try to do with music and all this other stuff. But it's still a voice module. It's still a voice manipulator. It's still some officer that we already know, which in this case is not just 5,000 every time they did it. It goes into millions. It goes into millions. And like I said, over there in Santa Monica, they already sued for over 200 million, damn near 300 million. You feel me? So understand what we're doing. And this is a summary, right? The actions you describe are aimed at facilitating illegal behavior, stalking, and potentially harassment and threats. You can't talk, like, even now, especially after 9/11, you can't even talk about, you want somebody's not to have money. You want them not to have housing. You want them to be locked up. You want some ill-gotten thing. You want them with deadly diseases, which means you're carrying them, trying to pass. You feel me? So if a badge is sending people like that, understand what hit for hires is. And since I don't got to worry about that type of stuff because I'm not in no type of relationship with them, understand how much money y'all got. This is why I want y'all to really pay attention to this. You get what I'm saying? But look it up. Google it. You know what I mean? The penal code of section 646.9. And then when they try to act like they trying to, you're involved with us, what mentality was that showing y'all? What mentality was that showing y'all? That they was trying to manipulate so they can have somewhere to be indoors, because you're seeing those who can't live off y'all no more. Where did they look like? What do they dress like? Skid Row, right? All right. So that's that. So on a regular situation, this would have been like just 5,000 per head every time, every action. It would have just been 5,000. Like literally this morning after I was, researching and just doing my thing, I was just sitting back. You know what I mean? Period. Just sitting back and counting up the money. Every time I heard, this officer on somebody's Wi-Fi, you get what I'm saying? Screaming and talking, you know what I mean? Because even this Wi-Fi here picks it up. Do you get what I'm saying? My ears pick it up. I know damn for sure it picks it up. You get what I'm saying? I'm very excellent at technology. I know how the towers work. I know how everything works. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Whether I, choose to mention it or not, I don't give a damn. You feel me? Like, it's small talk to me. So the reaction is when we hit to the metro, more millions. Because the same voice when we head down the street that's on those light posts, that's millions. For y'all that's in the workplace, if y'all didn't agree to that in y'all workplace, that's more millions. Y'all wasn't participating with that. Y'all didn't agree with. You get what I'm saying? That's illegal. You feel me? So this is why I'm letting y'all know everywhere I've been, y'all been getting promoted, y'all been getting funded, and a lot of them been getting fired and charged. And I've been getting money. Y'all been getting money. You feel me? Like, it is what it is. But understand what I'm letting y'all know is so damn legal. Y'all untouchable. So for somebody to run and try to pretend that, we're finna victimize this person, and then they're trying to play victim. No, we're legal. We're legal. We're legal the whole damn time. So why open your mouth and follow somebody around, bending over here and there, if all you're finna do is just give us money and you get charged? That was pointless. That was pointless, right? So y'all females, y'all make sure y'all do the damn thing. Because even when, because I heard some, we calling this person or this family member and this and that. Check this out. I got a military family. Who are you really calling but our government? Do you get what I'm saying? Who are you really calling? Who are you really talking about when you're calling somebody illegally? So I don't worry about, we're trying to do this. We're trying to lock him up. We don't want him living here. We don't want him working. We don't want him going to school. I'm still here. I'm still in school. I'm still legal. I didn't break the law. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm still finna get off parole. I'm still finna expunge my record. I'm still finna overturn the whole damn thing. And I still got the lawsuit money. All they're doing is adding on. Now imagine when y'all are in a relationship with them and they openly said that they had deadly diseases they was trying to pass. And then that they worked for somebody in the department. You cannot deny that that was a hit for hire claim. You cannot deny that even if they're pointing the direction of the conversation in somebody else's direction, why they're talking hella loud on their phones because they're in contact with officers, because regular phone calls, they don't do that. Whatever they're playing on, it would have got cut off. You feel me? This is why I don't talk to them. They're illegal. Everywhere where they've been, you get what I'm saying? Just imagine what they said to y'all about somebody else, but they're in y'all face. And imagine all the complaints that they have about me without even knowing me. So imagine what I already did to them, and I'm free. Understand what Patriot is. Understand what our military do for us 24/7. Understand what those badges were supposed to do, protecting and serving. Do you get what I mean? So this is just like some good stuff for y'all. And then to line it out with scripture on Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 12. Do you get what I mean? And how easy it is for us in this country? Pretty much Isaiah chapter 3, verse 9. They're gonna confess. They don't got no choice. You feel me? They don't got a choice. They're gonna confess. So it is what it is. You feel me? Like, But this is why y'all see I'm always balanced. I'm always in a good ass mood. I'm always relaxed. I'm always doing what I do. You feel me? I don't got nothing to hide. But if I do let you know something, like, nigga, you wrong. You feel me? You wrong. You're wrong. I have to address you. You know what I mean? Not you ever address me, because I'm always in the right. And I make sure my shoes are tied, my T's are crossed, my I's are dotted. You feel me? So you can never bring me up. I got to clean out your closet. You get what I'm saying? Because you have the problem, and then all those individuals did was run to the people they were lying to. Do you get what I'm saying? So it makes it pointless to do anything, because all they're going to do is run to the people they were lying to, which that's just going to be exactly what it is. You feel me? So when they run into y'all on the metro, when I'm out there on the metro, you feel me? And they run into y'all and they're like, oh, we're trying to do this. We want him to talk to himself. We want this. We want that. Like the metro on my way back now, they tried to turn off the Wi-Fi, but we heard nothing but silence. Nothing but silence. And what did I let y'all know? They were playing on the Wi-Fi the whole time. They were playing on the Wi-Fi the whole time. Like, I already know, because I ended their little group. You feel me? So I know 100% about them. And literally all do y'all, because y'all protested just a few years, you know what I mean, against all the stalking. You feel me? And remember, everything they've been doing is federal, meaning the feds is on them. So there's no way that anybody can try to frame y'all, confuse y'all. I don't give a damn if they trying to talk around y'all. They do that around me 24/7. They don't throw me off. After all, I'm not talking to them. Do you get what I'm saying? That's delusional. So imagine y'all going to the workplace. Y'all see this idiot from the department is installed there, and he's trying to have his voice played on people, individual phones and all this and all that. Look how they wrap each other up while we're doing it, but look how they're wrapping each other up. Now this is just straight talk, some legal stuff. Look how everything is happening. Look how everything, and it's always a complaint with this group of council culture, but it's only against our religion, only against and it's a Christian country, only against our rights to even to breathe or be in a clean environment, whether you're working, living, you're in a community. Like, this is just natural stuff that we got laws for. You feel me? Even our choices. And they complain about 100% of that. So imagine when we are doing what we do against them, and they're whining. Because all that whining from the complaining campaign, which I call them that, not the smear campaign no more, because they can't smear no damn body. The complaining campaign is because they're complaining they cannot do something wrong to someone. They're not complaining about anything that's right and legal and justified. They're complaining about all the nasty stuff that's leaving. Basically them. They're complaining why they can't do nothing wrong to nobody. Why they can't lie to somebody and somebody can believe them. Why don't nobody care? I'll answer that question. We're not their parents. And last I checked, when your parents is done warning you, they let you go. They push you out that nest on your own and let you learn on your own. So when they come around y'all, when they try to even approach y'all, when they try to be around y'all, or when they try to, y'all traveling in peace and they're trying to act as though they're legal to be there to do what they were doing, just know y'all getting paid. A badge sent them there. And because that badge was involved, which they are on camera too, instructing and all this other weirdness, you feel me? They sit back and they doing this, which means our millions. So everybody that's doing life, I'm going to show y'all how this works as well. Everybody that's doing life, everybody that's in the department, because of the lawsuits, is going to break everything down super fast. We already did the protest. That's step 1. We're doing the lawsuits. That's step 2. And the reaction is step 3. The feds finally take everything over. Not shut it down, because they already retrained everybody who wasn't involved. They just don't catch on to it. That's why they the only ones that like trying to turn off their body cams and act like they're riding the streets, like they're not being tracked and filmed still. Do you get what I'm saying? So the feds take that over, push all of them out. Do you get what I'm saying? Everybody that wasn't involved become agents. Now they got access to all types of things, which pretty much nobody's finna question a damn thing, because we done came together as a nation again. You feel me? Like, again. And then on top of that, do you get what I'm saying? Now that all the priorities is straight on what is and what's not, Soon as the feds get involved and then they take over also the system, know everybody that was ever set up and then everybody that wasn't, they have to review all those cases to make sure. And it's not going to be a case-by-case basis. It's going to be literally 100% every case, just in case if there's foul play. This is what happens when they find out a badge was dirty. They probably got their high ranks by making these major arrests, but they were using these idiots to create the environment looking for a reaction. I literally cut that off. They can't lock nobody innocent up. They can't even discriminate against anybody because they're too busy complaining on what wrong they're doing, and it can't work. Meaning they're the only ones that's on the hot seat. You feel me? So when they ran to y'all or they try to run to y'all, even if it's your brother, know he already got federal charges. Read that penal code. Y'all cannot join them in jail. Because even when you get to the court system, they're going to question you anyway. Because when I went there with them traffic victims, they laughed at those officers. You know why? Because it took me to get involved, to go there innocent. Do you get what I'm saying? And represent and show the courts exactly how they were trying to frame people and try to hide them in the mental health system. That's why this group is so stupid. All they pretend is mental illness, while really showing that they're insane already. They just don't know it. Do you get what I'm saying? Even the doctor would have told them, like, you don't take this medicine if it doesn't pertain to you. Now imagine years of taking that. Imagine years of augmented reality. Imagine all of this stuff that they've been damaging themselves. And then imagine them trying to get you to believe what they did last week, all through last week, every day, all through the week before last month, and then you'll understand why. Just look at them like doodle in the toilet. That's not a relationship. They can't even sleep with you. You feel me? If they can't sleep at all. Do you get what I'm saying? Like the officers that was literally telling individuals at other programs, oh, go here, but they're not telling those females, these males, and whatever program they're sending them to, have deadly diseases they dying from. Do you get what I'm saying? So this has been like literally out of state, this state, like before I even left. Let's say 2021, before I even left, they were doing that. And them niggas was literally dying. They wasn't showering. They wasn't in clean environments. They wasn't even sleeping. They were literally dying. And a couple of them did die. No doubt. And all they ever did, this group, just to let y'all know, is they will get somewhere and they would try to pack in there and they would try to block all American citizens out of there. And then all they do is turn it into a filthy environment and then they shut it down. That was another way they was trying to, weaken our country, or as they say. Do you get what I'm saying? But if they are in y'all relationships, realize how much money y'all got. Who sent them there? Who stationed them there? Who sent them to y'all business? Who stationed them there, and how they tried to come after y'all profits? Know y'all got so much money. I sit back and I laugh with y'all. I'd rather sit back and reason. This is just what it is. I'd rather sit back and reason because I'm that damn legal. Do you know how fun it is for me, literally knowing that when I was 18 years old, I was framed up by this group of officers? And then years later, now that I'm 40, they openly saying all this other stuff and all this. You get what I'm saying? And then trying the same little tactics with no damn evidence and hoping that the laws didn't change over that period of time. Like, nigga, that's illegal. I'm not even amused by that. That's not even a conversation for me. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that's stupid. I literally just damaged and crippled and got off this whole group, traumatizing the rest, while our military picked up so much and returned those kids back to California, back to the states where they was at, because of this loudmouth group, because of the tension tantrums. And then they want to bend over for me out of all people? Like, why would you do that? Of course we getting paid. Of course those people who are sitting back investigating them are laughing in their face like, y'all stupid. This is our country. You were breaking the law. You're trying to force somebody to break the law or force them to do a damn thing, and when your whole approach will always be defense for somebody else. And it will still lead back to the department. That's how it works. Who's on your phone? Who sent you? Who are you in contact with? Who sent him? Who told this? There will never be a throwaway. I literally ended everything. So all they can do is confess. That's where Isaiah chapter 3 verse 9 comes in. What I just told y'all is verse 10, and what they probably eavesdropping, just giving more money, is verse 11. It is what it is. You feel me? We're not friends. I can't even say we're enemies. I know what an enemy is. You get what I'm saying? When you're dealing with the world's dumbest criminals, when you're dealing with just talkative, like there's a saying on the street, talk is cheap. You feel me? When somebody cannot even talk straight, and they not seeking the help that they need, and they constantly on some, oh, we're finna throw this away, we're finna do this, we're finna do that, nigga, how? How? And think when y'all traveling and on their devices, their systems, from their Wi-Fi, and then on these idiots' phones, how they talk against, the females. How are y'all involved with gang stalking or anything like that? Council culture rooms. You feel me? Like, how are y'all involved if they constantly speaking hate crimes? Not one of them BITCHs sat back, played their phone, and then heard this. And what male y'all know is gonna let somebody talk about their females and their family like that? From their wife, they children, they baby mamas, they sister, whatever. Talk about them like that. And then claim that we are trying to do something. We're trying to do, like, nigga, do what? That's why I'm giving y'all the millions now, like, literally. Those are badges. When you travel from this place to that place, those are different stations. Those are different departments, different divisions. When you see the fire department up and down acting like they slick, when you see the police, the sheriffs, those are 3 different departments, 3 different businesses. Now you got this jurisdiction, that jurisdiction, this jurisdiction, and all males. And so the merry-go-round goes on until that toilet goes down the drain. That's where we come in as American citizens. That's why we're getting paid constantly. And my money's already locked in. It's already for sure. I already sued and won once. You get what I'm saying? The reason I haven't went just all together is because that's not how the court planned it out for me. That's not how it's written and planned out. Right now, I'm already in that process. Like, we already at the end of things. You get what I'm saying? So when you see all of this, once again, remember that penal code, 646.9. And realize they can't get you locked the hell up. They were just trying to, whatever they was trying to do. Who cares about a narcissist and their excuses? Because they'll come with excuse after excuse after excuse just to stay put and continue to try to do something. When y'all see it's just a gang of talking, volume noises up and down. Or some strange noise here and there. Or a silence or something. You know what I mean? So exciting. You get what I'm saying? That money belongs to y'all. Y'all American citizens. Period. Do you get what I'm saying? Y'all here on this soil. Y'all deserve to be treated with dignity and respect. So y'all enjoy this video. Enjoy your rights. And enjoy your fast week, because it's going to be a good one. Remember, this is video part 1.